Hello, Elfrida here. So I thought I would answer some questions that have been asked of me. I posted on my Facebook page asking people if they had any questions, and so I'm starting with this one first, which is when is the best time in the day to meditate? So the simple answer to this question is whenever you'll do it. And the reality is there isn't a better time in the day. It really depends on what you want from your meditation and what you need from your meditation. So for example, if you're somebody who wants to be more focused in the morning, to perhaps start your day feeling a lot calmer, to give yourself some extra time before you start your day to maybe just come into the world, so to speak, or even to recoup a little bit of lost sleep, because meditation can help you recoup lost sleep, then meditating in the morning may be the right time for you. Or you may be somebody who finds that at the end of the day you're quite wound up, maybe your mind is racing a little bit, you're caught up in your thoughts, and so you want to meditate at night to help you relax so that you slip into sleep easier, or that you find it easier to stay asleep or have a deeper sleep. Then I would recommend that you perhaps consider meditating at night. If you are somebody who finds that your day is quite busy and the right time is difficult to find, then pick a time in the day where you have an opportunity. So obviously at the moment life is quite different for everybody because of COVID-19, but under normal circumstances you might find that, if you're at home and you have family who go out to school or work or whatever, that you can find a window when they're gone to maybe take 5 or 10 minutes to meditate. Or perhaps it may be that if you're in work, there might be 10 minutes in your lunch break where you can go outside, or you can sit in your car, or whatever it might be, to give yourself a window to meditate. Now, a really useful thing, and this is always recommended, is to know when and where well in advance. So for me, I meditate first thing in the morning. It suits me to do it then. And so where I meditate is always ready. So I have a meditation cushion, a zafu that I sit on. And so when I go to do my meditation, I go straight in there, it's already set up, and I sit down and I meditate for the day. Now, if you're going to meditate at different times in the day, then knowing the when and the where is really, really useful. So know what chair in your home you're going to use, know what time of day you're going to do it, and try and establish it as a routine. So if you already do something, and then you can add this in a sort of a habit stacking where you add one habit onto another one, can make it really useful. So for me, I know I get up first thing in the morning, I usually go to the bathroom, stay in my pajamas, and I go and meditate. And more recently, I've been using habit stacking to actually get myself to also do some yoga in the morning. So I do 20 minutes of yoga after I do my meditation, because it was easy to add that in to an existing routine. So you may find that you come in from work, say if you're under normal circumstances, and you might find it's easiest before you do anything with your evening to go and sit in your chair and do your meditation. Or you may find that straight after you've had your meal, when everything's been cleaned up, before you sit down in front of the television to start watching whatever programs you watch, that you can take 5 or 10 minutes to do it then. And the important thing to remember is not how long you're meditating for. So the science says 20 minutes. And if you want to look up more about that, I'd recommend Altered Traits by Daniel Goleman and Richard Davidson, which gives really good information to the science. But the science says 20 minutes is enough. But 5 or 10 minutes will make the difference. Now, what really makes the difference, though, is the fact that you meditate daily. Because if you meditate today, the impact can last for about 24 hours. But if you skip tomorrow and then you don't meditate till the next day, you've really gone back to square one again. And so it's that cumulative effect of meditating regularly. So what I would say is, if you want to establish a regular meditation practice, pick a place that you know is always going to be there for you, whether that's a seat in your house or a particular location where maybe you have a meditation stool or a cushion. Pick the same time and try and stick to the same time most days, and add it into an existing routine. So if you already do something and it would be easy to add that onto it, well then add it onto it. It might be that, if you normally go and you exercise, that you do it before you exercise, or as soon as you come back in. Or if you go to change your clothes to exercise, that before you change your clothes, you do this. And so stacking that or adding that habit onto something that already exists makes it really useful. And remember, it's not how long you meditate for, it's how often. So daily practice, or try to do it as daily as possible, is what makes the biggest difference. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon.